Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm James. Today, we're talking about a big question. Is it really possible to learn English in just 6 months?
Many learners feel stuck. They study for years, but don't see progress. But with the right plan, you can actually make huge improvements in 6 months.
That's right. In this episode, we'll share a step-by-step plan you can follow to build your vocabulary, improve your listening, and start speaking confidently in half a year.
So, if you're serious about learning English fast, stay with us, take some notes, and maybe even follow this plan yourself.
Let's get started with how to learn English in 6 months.
Okay, let's start with the first 2 months. If you want to learn English in 6 months, the beginning is the most important. This is where you build your foundation. Without a strong foundation, you can't move fast.
Exactly. In the first 2 months, your focus should be on 3 main things: basic vocabulary, listening every day, and forming a study habit.
Let's break that down. First, vocabulary. You don't need to learn every word in English. Start with the most common 1,000 to 1,500 words. These are the words people use in daily conversations. Words about food, family, travel, work, and free time.
Yes, because if you know the most common words, you can already understand a lot of conversations. For example, words like eat, go, want, need, today, tomorrow, happy, busy. These small words appear everywhere.
And here's a tip. Don't just memorize single words. Learn short phrases. For example, instead of only learning the word busy, learn the phrase, I'm busy right now. That way, you can use it immediately in conversation.
Good point. The second thing is listening practice. In the first 2 months, try to listen to English every single day. It doesn't matter if you don't understand everything. Just let your ears get used to the sound of English.
Yes, you can listen to podcasts like this one, watch YouTube videos in slow English, or even listen to songs. The key is don't translate everything into your language. Just listen, and little by little, your brain will catch the patterns.
And the third part is habit. In the first 2 months, you must train yourself to study or practice English at least 30 minutes a day. It's like going to the gym. If you do it daily, it becomes normal, and soon you can do even more.
So, to sum up months 1 and 2, learn basic vocabulary and phrases, listen every day, and build the habit of practicing English. If you do this seriously, by the end of 2 months, you'll already feel a big difference.
Exactly. You won't be perfect yet, but you'll have the foundation you need for the next steps. Now,
Let's talk about the next stage, months 3 and 4. This is the time when you stop being only a listener and start being a speaker.
Yes, and I want to say something important. Many learners wait too long to speak. They think, I'll speak when my English is perfect. But that day never comes. You must speak before you feel ready.
Exactly. So in these 2 months, the focus is on active practice, using English in real conversations.
Let's give some practical ways to do that. First, you can find a language partner. It could be an English speaker learning your language or just another learner who wants to practice. You can talk on Zoom, WhatsApp, or apps like HelloTalk.
Another option is joining speaking clubs online. There are many free communities where people meet and talk in English once or twice a week. Even 10 minutes of conversation is better than zero.
Here's another tip. Practice shadowing. That means you listen to a native speaker, like in a YouTube video, and you repeat immediately after them, trying to copy their pronunciation and rhythm. It's like training your mouth to move in English.
And it really works. When I was learning Spanish, I used shadowing every day, and after 2 months, my pronunciation became much clearer.
Now, confidence is the other big goal. In months 3 and 4, you will make mistakes, and that's good. Every mistake shows you're trying. Don't be shy. Remember, children learn a language by making hundreds of mistakes, and they don't care. Yes, mistakes are proof of progress. If you're silent, you don't make mistakes, but you also don't grow. If you speak, even with errors, you improve much faster. Another activity you can do is record yourself. Choose a topic. Speak for 1 or 2 minutes and then listen back. You'll notice your weak points, like pronunciation or grammar, and then you can correct them.
That's such a powerful tool. It feels strange at first, but after a few weeks, you'll notice that your sentences are becoming smoother and your confidence is growing.
So, to sum up, in months 3 and 4, your focus is on speaking practice, shadowing, joining conversations, and building confidence. By the end of month 4, you should already be able to hold short conversations in English without too much fear.
Yes, and that prepares you for the final stage, months 5 and 6, where you move from short conversations to real fluency practice.
Now we've reached the final stage, months 5 and 6. This is where everything comes together. You already built a listening habit in the first 2 months, and you've practiced speaking in months 3 and 4. Now, your focus is on fluency and using English in real life.
Right. And I want to explain what fluency really means. Fluency doesn't mean speaking perfectly with 0 mistakes. It means being able to express your thoughts smoothly and naturally without stopping too much or translating in your head.
Exactly. Many learners think they must speak like a native speaker. But the truth is, you just need to communicate clearly. Fluency is about flow, not perfection.
So in months 5 and 6, here's what you should do. Start using English in real situations. If you order food online, use English. If you post on social media, try writing in English. If you message friends, send short English texts. Make English part of your daily life.
Yes, I always tell my students, stop thinking of English as a school subject. Think of it as a lifestyle. If you live with English every day, even in small ways, your fluency will improve naturally.
Another tip is to practice longer conversations. Maybe you've already been talking for 5 to 10 minutes with partners. Now try to extend that to 20 minutes or more. The more you push yourself, the easier it becomes.
And you can also practice by telling stories. For example, at the end of the day, Tell a friend, or even just record yourself about what happened in your day. This helps you practice past tense, descriptions, and daily vocabulary.
That's a great exercise. I also recommend choosing a topic of the week. For example, this week you practice talking about travel. Next week, you talk about food. The week after, you focus on work. This way, you build vocabulary in different areas, and your conversations don't feel limited.
Let's not forget about listening. In these last 2 months, listen to more natural speed English. At the beginning, you started with slow English. Now, challenge yourself with movies, podcasts, or news. Even if you don't understand 100%, it trains your ear.
Yes, and here's a strategy. Watch the same video twice. First time with subtitles, second time without subtitles. That way, you improve both understanding and memory.
By the end of month 6, you won't be perfect, but you will be a completely different learner from where you started. You will be able to hold conversations, understand most everyday English, and feel confident using the language in real life.
And the key is consistency. 6 months is enough time to make a huge transformation, but only if you practice every day, even for 20 to 30 minutes.
Exactly. So remember, months 1 to 2, listening and vocabulary. Months 3 to 4, speaking and confidence. Months 5 to 6, fluency and real-life English. Follow this plan, and in half a year, you'll be amazed at your progress.
And don't forget, your journey doesn't stop at 6 months. It's just the beginning of a lifetime of learning.
That's right. Keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy the process.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. How to learn English in 6 months.
We really hope this step-by-step plan gives you clarity and motivation. Remember, learning English is not about talent. It's about daily effort and consistency.
Yes, and the good news is you don't need to study for 5 hours a day. Even 30 minutes of focused practice every single day will change your English in 6 months.
And don't forget, celebrate small victories. If you understand a new word, celebrate. If you speak with confidence, celebrate. Every step matters.
Absolutely. And if you found today's podcast helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss more tips and practice sessions.
And leave us a comment below. Tell us, which month are you in right now? Are you at the listening stage, the speaking stage, or already working on fluency? We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep practicing, stay confident, and remember, English is not just something you learn, it's something you live.
See you in the next episode. Bye!
Bye, everyone.